Guys, what up? Look at the screen, look at the video, look at the title. Welcome back, this is Gambler. We are jumping into some more Starborne. It's been a hot minute. I had some time off. It is the holiday weekend for me. It's Labor Day weekend in the States. So we had a new Homefront 7 drop, and I decided to jump in with some friends. We're chilling. This video is going to be going over some of the utility things, the fun things, the things that you need to be working on for new players. You vets, I appreciate you guys checking out the video for 2 seconds. This is just going to be kind of still seeing people coming back to the game and asking me seeing me in the chat for the server and asking some questions. So I'm going to kind of address and show some things that new players might not know and some of you vets might not know. I'm going to jump into that stuff right now. You can see the screen. This is day 4. The protections have dropped. So if you jumped into the server at the start, after 3 days, your new player protection drops and you can start attacking each other. So you can see on my screen, I've got 3 stations up. You can see them right up here. This is, so for you new players, when you establish yourself on a server and you start figuring out how missions go, how how to start making buildings and a build and navigating what you need to be working on. So picking a type of ship that you want to make, a play style that you want to do with looking at the factions, asking around, getting into an alliance. You're going to start working towards your build points. And then your build points, when you hit up here, when you hit level 10, you're going to get your first station. So my starter, everybody starts on the edge of this map in Homefront. And then you just pick a spot. So some of the most coveted spots on the maps are the 7-point moon spots. So you can see mine I have established with my first at level 10. You get your first station, and part of the tutorial when you hit level 10 is you turn in one of your task rewards, and it gives you the Director of Colonization card. So you can see it right here. You see this card, Director of Colonization. You attach this to your industrials, and it speeds your ability to build stations extremely fast. You new players, this is your bread and butter, and this is an extremely important card for its 72-hour duration. I've used this card and left it on my one fleet of industrial for the 3-day duration, and I've made 2 stations with it. And if some of you guys, you vets and you new players, once you've made your first station, you can self-destruct your starter. So let's say you have been playing the game for a while and you want to get away from the starting zone and you want to come out here to the better parts of the map. You can blow up your starter, relocate those infrastructure points. So every 10 levels, you get 10 infrastructure points, and those are what allow you to build stations. So if you blow it up, you can you self-destruct. It takes 12 hours. The station blows up, and you can put it into a new position. So sometimes this Director of Colonization card, you can use it not only for making new stations, but you can also deploy extremely fast. So you new players, I know I'm throwing a lot of this info at you, but not only, so you can see this. So I found a position on the map that's pretty far in. My starter's way down here on the edge, and I'm almost kind of in the middle with my second station. I'm keeping my starter, and I have built out here at one of these 7-point moons. And the cool thing about the Director of Colonization card is you can move your industrials around extremely fast. So you can come out here, you fly your new station out, your second station out here. You've saved up a bunch of your tasks. You build this up pretty fast, and you can at least get a couple. You can like my build. I went Workshed at this location. So I can open this up for you guys real quick. The Workshed unlocks a second, well, you guys can't see, but there's a second mining facility out here. So you go down here to outposts at the bottom. I've got 2 mining facilities out here, and I got this. This was my first station out here. But touching back on the Director of Colonization card, I can come out here. I built my 2 mining facilities and my trading port, and then I flew back. So it only took me 4 hours to fly out here with my station build, and then I sent my industrials back over here to build my Stargate, to make a missile battery, and to get my mining facilities and my augments, and do some flaring from here. And then I once again sent my Director of Colonization industrials back out here, back out to my kind of cluster, my 7-point moon combo, and I was able to get a Stargate out here. I got my HSA out here, and I had moved them out here because I not too long ago I hit level 20, and I was able to, from this location, and I kind of scouted this spot, I was able to build from here to here in 7 minutes. So the deployment, the plus 50 deployment is amazing, and so is the ability to possibly rebuild or build 3 stations with that one card in 72 hours. So I will be putting timestamps on this, and you guys can look at the bottom of this. I'm going to be touching on a couple of things. So we're going to kind of pause here, and there's another thing I really wanted to kind of get out before I just kind of rant here for a little bit. The other thing that I was really, really approached about was some veterans coming back to the game and just reacclimating ourselves with all of the options and everything that we need to be working on. So not only do some of you guys, picking a build, picking a type of ship that you want to go after, maybe you're going to go for a balanced economy. So you're going to be making corvettes that are heavy metal. You're going to be making frigates, which are heavy crystal, and maybe towards the later stages of the game, you're going to go frigates, which are heavy crystal, and then carriers, which are heavy metal. So you're going to be having a balanced economy. So picking something out, or if you're going to be going like a Sabo kind of build, maybe you're going to be real extremely heavy gas. So you're going to be looking for those locations on the map that are extremely heavy gas. So you guys can see when I picked my mining colony position, you can see, so you guys can pause this. This is the spot has 456 planet metal and 96 moon metal. And this is at 4 range, and mining colonies can be built at 4 range with 2 apex cards. So that's what I did here, which is this is a heavy metal spot because I'm eventually going to be making carriers with my capital ship assembly. So picking a build and understanding your needs. So if I was maybe going to Sabo build, or if I was going to do scouts, I would pick a location that's really extremely heavy gas. If I wanted, if somehow I'm do some weird build where I'm frigates and dreadnoughts, then I'd try to pick a location for my 1, possibly 2 mining colonies for crystal. So picking a build, figuring out your positions. So not only did I get I scouted 3 different 7-point moon positions that were still open, that I kind of wanted to all in and try to secure for myself. I found this one as the best one because I wanted to make my Workshed here. So I wanted to find a 7-point moon combo that also had really, really good 3 range mining facility positions, and this is one of them. So this is not actually the best spot in range of my station. There's actually this spot right here. So you can see this. If you look at fields, so look at fields, 360, 312, 360. That totals up to over 1,000 total resources at 3 range. Obviously, there's going to be better positions on the map than this one. But not only was the 7-point moon combo here, but it had my ability to get my Workshed station here as well. So you can go double mining facility You can go the level or the get the heavy ship assembly here, and then I can start pumping destroyers from here. So right now, you guys can see this. I've got the level 5 HSA up here. My MIC is level 6 right now. I'm kind of have been working on making sure I get all of my economy online first before I really all in making heavies. I got started on the server about 12 hours late, but I've been able to catch up a little bit. In terms of at least build points, I'm in the top 10, so I've been able to catch up a little bit. But the Zerachi industrial complex combo. We're gonna be having the RG Station Hall, and then we're gonna have New Horizons here combo. And what kind of makes this the reason that they're combos is because so RG and Station Hall give you increased harvest rate. So any hex that's inside of your station is going to be with Station Hall and RG gets increased to how much you're harvesting, that the station itself is harvesting from each one of these nodes that's inside of here. And then New Horizons pushes your boundaries out to a 5th ring. So you get high station harvest rate, and then you go New Horizons for the 5th ring. It's a really good combo. So we're going to be pumping. You guys can see at the bottom here how much resources we're already doing. And this is only my Workshed station. We don't even have Station Hall all the way up. We don't have New Horizons on this either. So this thing's going to be pretty big, but it doesn't touch eventually what the your mining colony station's going to be able to do. You can see on this thing, the only thing I've built here is I've got, level 2, level 4, refineries level 3, and then I've just queued up nothing but the colonial relay just to get this thing up and running as quickly as possible, because I want to buff my mining colony as soon as possible. And then the other thing, so this is the other thing I'm going to timestamp this and touch on, is these little, there's various little things that help you toggle and help you move around on your screen. So you guys can't see it, but there's a little arrow. You guys can see where my cursor is to minimize your chats. There's the ability to minimize your mission running chat or anything that's happened to you chat. There's also, you can not only can you toggle through your different views, but you can hit this arrow up here, right here. And this is actually off. So you can see this on your screen. You probably can't see missions, but you come up here and you can turn this on, and then you can turn on display coordinates as well. And it will tell you right on your screen, you guys can see this, the coordinates on every hex. It's up to you if you want to display all that stuff. I don't have the coordinates displayed, but I like having the missions displayed. So I'm just going to take 2 seconds here. Do up a couple of missions as I'm sitting here ranting, because this is live and I am playing so you new players kind of ranting for 2 seconds here. Not only do you got these little toggles to kind of figure out how you want the screen to be displayed, go through and look through all your missions, get acclimated with all this stuff. This one's been really helpful, possibly for you new players. You got the wiki up here. It's going to explain a lot of the stuff. In the question mark, you've got some videos, a series. There's some player provided I have my busted series. I'll have it pinned at the end of this, a huge series that I made over a year ago that you can go through and watch. You can minimize all these chats. This is where your commodities are. You can hover over these, and you can hover over all of these little symbols, and it will tell you what they do and the kind of helpful things. And then obviously in the settings, you can turn things on and off, like I don't know, show commodities. Who knows? Whatever it is that you want to customize, if you've bought the claim borders. You can turn those on, all that good stuff. So kind of cool stuff, getting reacclimated, and maybe kind of the last real part of my rant is I can sit here and pick apart what I do step by step, all this stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna have my video series that I've already done called the Busted series at the end of this, and you guys can go and watch those videos if you want. It's going to go over everything, mission running, how to find station placements, how to be efficient at things, how to fight, how to snipe, how to make a fob, all that good stuff. But I don't know if I'm going to make another one of these videos. I'm definitely making this one just to kind of say hi and just, I don't know, try to have fun with the game and be kind of more responsible with how much I'm actually playing. It is a game. You guys got to remember that. It's some of us just sit here all day and play, but it's good to have a healthy balance. So, and then the last real point, or a couple of maybe points I want to touch on is, and this is just for new players, is just take the time to learn the game. If you really want to learn this thing and have fun with it and approach any one of us, you can message me or the mentors. My best advice is latch on or get in with an alliance and talk. You got the Bastards, you got Magus's group, you've got the Controllers group, you have Hell's group, you've got different groups, Expats, which is Hell's group, you've got Space Marines, which are Controllers group. We might be having some of the old alliances come back, and maybe that's the last thing I'll kind of touch on. So to kind of maybe hype this up a little bit, this might, like I said, some of you new players are going to learn the basics of this game and kind of what us veterans do to get top 10, top 5 first and build the points and how to do those things, or be top in mission running, or top in flares, or top in whatever it is you want to do. You got to learn first, and the only way to learn something is to practice. So this server is a good practice server, because it sounds like we might be having a better server coming up, where some old people are going to come back and talk shit and poke each other and PvP and fight each other and have bragging rights, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully this server coming up maybe soon is not going to be just one team versus another. I hope that there's 4 or 5 teams that kind of emerge. And yeah, that's the only thing I'm really hopeful for, is a healthy server that isn't just one side versus the other. This game has an extremely bad history of it just being split down the middle, and it's I want to be on the winning side, and you don't have these scrappy 5 or 6 or 7 teams just all hammering each other, and you really don't know who's going to win until the last few days. So that's what I'm hopeful for, guys, is if you're new, learn the game and ask a lot of questions. If you vets are brushing up on kind of the more advanced stuff, reacclimate yourself with the policies, reacclimate yourselves with the factions, and start asking some questions, pinging some of us. I'm rusty as shit, but I have my videos I can go back and look on and study. And the only other thing, I just hope you guys are enjoying this. Throw me some support if you enjoyed this. You new players, you can ping me. If I get maybe 5 or 10 of you that actually message me and want me to do another video, I'll do it. I'm a gambler, do a lot of different content, Starborne being one of them, other games I do other. And I will have, and you should see it on your screen right now, my Busted series. It's either going to be above me or that way. Until next time, guys, this is Gambler. Peace!